Okay, we found our opponent. I'm going to keep this hand in the dark. Can resolve a turn 1 Emry against Daze, have a Guardian for extra pressure, and Torment Script might be good. Okay, this is not a good matchup, especially not with this start. So we have a big problem if our opponent decides to play a turn 1, turn 2 Khan. Okay, not great hits. That's my opponent. Okay, Psychus Laurier, so it's blue post. Now we know for sure. Could have still been Forge, but this would have been an unusual slow start for 7. So I actually do have a very low experience against this matchup. Looks like my opponent is thinking about using memory. Kozilek's command, exiling my memory guardian here. Yeah, looks like this is what will happen. Building a spawn. Taking the air for free. Let's already look at my sideboard options. We will bring in Force of Negation, 2 Disruptor Flutes, Piffinide, Might. I guess that's about it. Oh, fuck. Okay, this was the new card Sumless decide to play. Definitely got me good there. So you get to choose 3 modes. Yeah, okay. So we couldn't mill a Kappa Cannoneer. Okay, we know he has Barrowgolfs in his sideboard. With this card. Let's target Patchwork, keep up. Okay, that's definitely not some. Yeah, I need my pressure on board. And he tap badge. I mean, it's understandable that he doesn't want to use Tomb here. Against an Stompy deck, but otherwise he could have countered Emry immediately. So this is really bad for us. Now we know that basically everything I have is dead. My best top deck would be Saga or Kappa Cannoneer. Maybe Force of Will in this spot. There's the Kappa Cannoneer. Not sure what's the best play here. So let's target a card with Emry now. This way he taps out and he can't hardcast Force of Will if this card is in his hand. And I definitely prefer him to counter, make my Emry useless instead of removing all the abilities from my Kappa Cannoneer. I think most blue post lists only have one Tidebinder now. Oops. Okay, never mind. There's the second Tidebinder. Okay, nothing we could have done then. We tried to bait the first one for the Emry. Didn't work. Stock Warp is a really good one. And this point you can basically only find gas. Unfortunately the Kappa also lost his water ability, so an Ugin would be a really clean answer to our 4/4 beat stick. Not sure if I want Flusterstorm, but Flusterstorm most of the time is a really good answer for Kozilek's command at any point in the game. In this position it would have been already too late, but countering a Confluence would also be great. So I'll definitely bring in Force of Negations, Flute, Might, Needle. Not sure yet what I will cut. Okay, this is for the play. It's Khan. Okay. Probably grabbing something like an Ensnaring Bridge. And I can't give my Kappa the ability to be unblockable. And we lost all our blue pawns for Sync. I think I also meld at least 3 Sync into Stupor. Yeah. This is the spot where I'm going to concede the game. So I'm going to cut both Torment Script. I think I'm going to cut Emry. The card is just a bit too slow and my opponent is playing Chalice of the Void. So he removes a lot of value from this card. So we definitely want these 2, 4. I think I also need Spare Bomb versus Baragolf. So we're cutting these 6. Bring these 6 in. I like Memory Guardian to pressure Khan in the air. So I actually think I'm cutting one Urza's Bubble, bringing in more 1 mana artifacts. And I decided I don't have the slots to bring in Flusterstorms. So we want to look for an opening hand with Saga, Tomb, or a turn 1 Patchwork Automaton, anything which pressures my opponent's life total early in the game. Best case with counter backup. We do have our turn 1 Patchwork Automaton, but this has unfortunately way too many lands. This is so much better. I put one Ancient Tomb down. I will play out my Opal on turn 1 because I'm scared of Chalice on 0. I think I also played a Havarmite. So, was a Saga, Mox Opal. That's totally fine with us. Great top deck. So we hit for 1. Let's see if he has the Planar Nexus. It's a Dilemma Post. Let's bet a construct. Let's bet another construct. And let's grab those boots. Let's see if my opponent plays the Kozilek's command x equals 0. Fortunately, oh, it's a dismember. Sure, that's something we can live with. Let's attack for 5. And we do have... Let's count again. This one goes to 5. So I'm 1 damage short here. So I might actually let the ring resolve here. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, fuck. I clicked through combat phase. Fuck. So this might cost me the game later. Shit. So opponent would have been at 1. Opponent goes up to 9. This way we're playing around Kozilek's command. He does have a Tidebinder. Sure. We grab Kappa Cannoneer. Opponent would have been dead in the air with Guardian, if not for the misclick. It doesn't matter, opponent's conceding. Oh, my game is crashing. One of those. And no changes. There are also a lot of cards which I have to answer, and Flusterstorm doesn't do anything. Yep, let's run it back. And we have a keep. Okay, let's take the Bobby for a spin. Codex Command, that's a pretty good one. If this guy gets more popular, I should consider playing Consign to Memory again in my board. Fuck, there's the Barrowglyph. So I found the blue source. So I can buy myself a turn. Barrowglyph will grow to 3 power. Let's go for the boots. Okay, that's very unfortunate for us. So we know that one of our opponent's cards in hand is Kozilek's Command. Or do I really have to start splashing Swords to Plowshare? That's totally fine, nothing we want to fight over. Opponent decides to not attack, I would have double blocked. Great draw. Will there be a Tidebinder? Nope. Saga. Trigger. Let's attack my opponent for... I can't attack him if he has... Would be surprising if he has Tidebinder in this spot, but when I put Construct and he Stifles that, we're kind of fucked. Fuck, and there's even the second colorless. So untapped colorless was my opponent's best draw here. Let's hope that he goes for attack now. just not. There's nothing we can do against it. It goes for spawns, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's go for the Pithing Needle on Khan the Great Creator. Or should it be the One Ring? I think I can't beat Khan when I lose the counter war. Okay, let's go to combat. This would have been totally fine with me, opponent. Okay. Damage. Sure. No, I actually think I'm in a very good position. Let's see for what play he wanted those spawns. Definitely scared. It's, let's say, just a One Ring. So we use Force of Negation, opponent is out of cards. Let's see how much damage we can deal. So we go down to 8. Actually, I will grab a Mishra's Bubble here. Okay, we win this match. Not sure, taking Bubble was a bit unnecessary. I think there was nothing I needed immediately. I just wanted to know if I can plan ahead or know for sure that we'll just win now. So I'll grab, let's follow it up with Patchwork. Opponent draws a Glimmer Post, and this will be the match. So, unfortunate misclick didn't punish us in the end.